A doctor who treated Drew Peterson's third wife and an investigator in the disappearance of his fourth wife among those on the stand at Peterson's hearing in Will County Court today. WGN's Jay Miller is live in Joliet with a wrap-up on exactly what happened today. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Lourdes. Yeah, Kathleen Savio's doctor testified today in court saying there was no medical reason to explain why Savio would have slipped and fallen in that bathtub before she died. But a co-worker of Drew Peterson's gave some insight of how Peterson felt about Savio before she died. "I'd be better off if that bee were dead," is what fellow officer Richard Treese said Drew Peterson told him about Kathleen Savio prior to her death. The Bolingbrook police officer said the statement was made at the Will County Courthouse after Drew saw his divorce attorney laughing with Savio's attorney. According to Treese, Peterson was furious the divorce was costing him so much money. Also in court today, Susan McCauley, who worked for Peterson at a bar he owned in 1997. The two had a 9-month affair while Peterson was married to Savio. McCauley testified that when she asked Peterson about getting a divorce, the former Bolingbrook police officer said he'd never get a divorce because he didn't want Kathleen to get half his pension. Earlier in the day, a special agent with the Illinois State Police assigned to investigate the disappearance of Stacy Peterson says he remembers Drew referring to Stacy in past tense during an interview and said Stacy was a young, hot 23-year-old girl.
When you speak about someone, you always put him in the present tense. For him to make, say that, we can only think what we've always felt all along is that he did something with Stacy, and that's why he keeps putting her as she was never going to come back.
Stacy had left him. He wasn't. He at that point she told him she had left him. When somebody takes off, maybe he was referred to him as that his wife had left him. Certainly, that's not indicative of anything. That just if he did even talk like that.
And nearly 30 witnesses have taken the stand in this pretrial hearsay hearing. Roughly 200 are expected to testify. We're live in Joliet tonight. Jay Miller, WGN News.